All right, what is up? Episode 54 of Otaku Jump. I'm your host, Soul. If you missed episode 53, you could check it out on the channel or on Spotify and other formats if you are interested. Episode 55 will be later this month, probably the second episode of this month on the 24th, so look out for that for episode 55. Of course, we are now doing the first episode of March. A lot of stuff coming out this month. Actually, I think we're getting Spider-Verse 2 this month. Dragon's Dogma 2 also comes out this month. Final Fantasy Rebirth came out, so at least a lot of people are the Q1 of the year is pretty good, and then we just had Dune 2 come out, so a lot of nice things are coming out for us otakus to consume. Here with the co-host Mega. What's going on?
Hey, glad to be here. What's up, everybody? Let's have a great Otaku Jump and episode, and definitely want to say RIP to Akira Toriyama.
Don't say it.
He will be definitely missed. He passed away, and but if I had the Dragon Balls, I would definitely wish him back.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that like really soon. In fact, that's gonna be the first thing we talk about. Trunks, what's up?
Yo, what's up, everyone? God rest his soul, the greatest among us, Akira Toriyama, the man who paved the way for many, inspired an entire generation, actually multiple generations, His impact will never be forgotten.
Yeah, man. I don't. We have the guest, Mr. X. What's up?
Yo, what's up, guys? Let's have a great episode. Thanks for having me. R.I.P.
Oh, wow.
Akira Toriyama. There's one thing a Saiyan never forgets: his pride.
Oh God.
Joke, man. R.I.P.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Right
man.
on that.
Of course, Omega supports it, the randomness. All right. So yeah, we're going straight to Akira Toriyama. So yep, that was exactly what I wanted to talk about first. We did hear the news just the other day. Very depressing news. Dragon Ball franchise really, like I said, expired many generations. The millennials, like myself, Gen Z, even some of the boomers, for sure. Akira Toriyama died at the age of 68. It looked like he had a subdural hematoma, so I think his brain was bleeding or something like that, which sounds terrible. His family held a private funeral. He died on March 1st, so we didn't hear this till a couple, like just this weekend, actually. So it says Vittoria's family's not accepting gifts, visits, or offerings, also not accepting interviews. Bird Studio, Toriyama's design and production studio are planning to hold a gathering in the future. He began his career with Dr. Slump in 1980, and then followed up with Dragon Ball from 1984 to 1995. So, like I said, this covered many generations, right? I mean, I was born in 1990. I mean, so think about 1984. Like those are like the old millennials. I guess that'd be old millennial, right? Omega 84. Or is that like a boomer? That's
Yeah.
like old millennial.
I was born in 1984, so that is more like that's like a millennial.
Okay, so like
I mean,
old
no.
millennial. Fair enough.
Isn't it? I guess it would be considered
I don't know.
old millennial.
Okay.
Someone fact check that.
And then yeah. It might be early, maybe early boomer potentially. I don't know, but whatever. Then he had Dragon Ball Z, which was very successful. Of course, GT was not from him. I forgot who made GT, but I don't know. That wasn't Akira Toriyama. And then Dragon Ball Super came out. He's also popular for the character designs for Chrono Trigger and Blue Dragon, and of course Dragon Quest. Definitely some good stuff there. And then you could see it too if you look at like the actual designs of those characters. Like you could see the hair, the eyes, even stuff like Sandland manga as well. He was working closely on production for Dragon Ball Daima, which we literally just covered many times on the podcast already, like at least twice already. So we've been covering Dragon Ball stuff ever since we started the podcast. So very sad news. Talk about the shit I used to do back in the day as a early otaku kid. I mean, we used to go to school and like draw, show off our like Dragon Ball drawings. We used to draw, Vegetas and all the characters and stuff like that. In fact, the first like anime club I joined ever was when we used to watch Dragon Ball Z Cooler. When Dragon Ball Z Cooler came out, we used to have that shit on VCR, and we would watch that shit during those club meetings. I mean, like that's how. This is like far back. This is like 90s, like what, middle school, elementary, kind of around there. They had the Dragon Ball figurines, that shit. We were nerding out on that shit too. Man, I had a shit ton of figurines. I remember I once accidentally bought some figurines from Japan, without my parents knowing, and got that shit in the mail. Yo, that
Whoops.
shit was lit. That shit was lit as hell though. I mean, not because these are like old school figurines. Like this shit was dope back then. As a kid, it was dope. And then we had the Dragon Ball Z cards. I didn't know how to fucking play that shit, but I just collected the cards because they look cool. We had that. So yeah, we had the cards, the toys. We got the shows coming back from school, watching Toonami. That shit was dope. Like the real Toonami, not your current Toonami. Gen Z and all your current bullshit. The real Toonami back in my middle school days. So that was dope. So just
That
a
was
lot of
I always call that the golden year
super iconic.
Of Toonami.
Yeah,
Those are the
but
golden
definitely.
years.
So and I think the average lifespan for people in Japan, I think it's like 80. So technically, a lot of people are saying that he died at a kind of like a youngish age. Like he was supposed to keep on going for like the next. Like a lot of people say, he should have like had maybe 20
their
more
life
years.
expectancy is a lot longer than.
Yeah, so they're saying that he should have had 20 more years of like Dragon Ball content, and some people are saying, well, I guess Dragon Ball's dead. I'm like, well, I mean, we still got Dragon Ball Daima coming out, but it does suck not to see it sucks to hear that one of the goats is now gone. Definitely a downer, dude. That day sucked, man. That was a weird day. I'm like, yeah, man. He was trending on Twitter like crazy, on social media. I mean,
all over Instagram.
Yeah, IG everywhere, Facebook. I was like, yo, man. And then and you know what? Now Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are trending on like websites where you can watch the show, because now everyone wants to rewatch it, for the memories and shit. So
yeah. Hey, so what's even more amazing?
Yeah,
there's a ceasefire going on in Mexico between the cartels because of his passing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
they stopped fighting. Like,
God damn.
Like, God damn. Go home, put your gun away, watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? A lot of impact, a lot of iconic. Oh, what's up, Rocky? But man, RIP, man, RIP to one of the goats. And we did find out like he's basically like the a lot of people that the creators that created One Piece, Bleach, all that. I mean, they're under his wing basically. They got the influence and all that from him. So he is the original, like he is the OG goat for battle shonen manga, period. Right?
Yeah, he is the battle god. Like, and almost the world building too, because his world building skills was astonishing.
But and then I will say though, but him, the Yu-Gi-Oh founder, whoever the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh and the creator of like Pokemon, those three series, I mean, if it wasn't for those three, I think the West would not be into anime at all without those three. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
facts.
Dragon Ball. So
he did the most interesting thing between character and story creation, not only beyond the battles, but also some of the subtle life lessons you can learn, but also the fact he did the trifecta of adding martial arts, science, and mysticism all in one.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty profound.
And like all the shows currently and will ever, I mean, all the energy balls, energy blast beams, like smashing through buildings, charging up, powering up. I mean, that all came from Akira Toriyama, dude. I mean, that's all him. That's all him. But what you got to say, Trunks? Anything? Any thoughts?
Yeah. Actually, I was hanging out with X when we got the news that Akira Toriyama passed. He told me, and I thought it was a bad joke at first, and then I realized he was serious. Like it was just released, like when we were hanging out in person. So that was just crazy that we picked that day to hang out on.
Yeah, that was crazy as hell.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, everything you said just now was absolutely true. However, man, I just don't even know what to feel about it, because that was the first thing that got me into anime. It got me into martial arts. It also got me into working out in general. Yeah, I started watching it. I was maybe 8 years old, maybe 7 years old. I think I was in third grade or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing about Dragon Ball is that, I mean, back then you could still get I think you would get heavily more kind of, it was more of a like a niche like kind of shaming nerd thing back then that wasn't fully accepted back then. But if you were like a Dragon Ball fan, dude, everyone was a Dragon Ball fan. Like no one really shamed Dragon Ball. Like that was like kind of the only like safeguard series back then. Like everyone loved that shit. The girls loved that shit, the boys loved that shit. You didn't have to be like, you could just be anyone and everyone kind of was cool with Dragon Ball. That was another thing. So it's like a very global acceptance from just like Pokemon. Like, you know, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, same thing. Especially Pokemon. You know, like that global acceptance, like Mario Bros or something, right? You know, no one's gonna shame you about Mario. Everyone knows Mario Bros. You know, but go ahead, Trunks. I mean, no, go ahead, X. Any thoughts?
Yeah, man, just really tough, but I think I'm glad he's honestly in a better place because it sounds like he was sick for a year. I think some of us noted it on the podcast too because he was, you know, forgetting like characters' names or their hair color. So, you know, I'm happy he's in a better place, man. In Otherworld, maybe like training with King Kai.
Ha.
And yeah, just really appreciate this series and everything it's taught all of us, man. I think I was 5 years old and I used to watch like VHS tapes that my mom picked up from garage sales. Um, then I played like Budokai at my neighbor's house. And then actually Trunks was the one who kept pressing me years ago. Hey man, you got to give this a proper watch through. You got to watch Dragon Ball. And yeah, it seemed really fitting that we were together when we found out about this, man. And dude, it's just crazy to see this impact on like scrolling through Twitter. It's like athletes and people you never expect to know about Dragon Ball are actually huge fans. So yeah, man, RIP to a legend. He really paved the way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, celebrities, all types of people. So going to you got this article here, 10 life lessons for Dragon Ball. We got number 10, hard work also pays off. Yep, that's true. Damn it, especially for Vegeta. Yeah. Number 9, anyone can be redeemed. Yamcha.
I don't know about Yamcha.
Yeah, I don't know about yeah,
He
Vegeta.
needs
Yeah,
redemption.
Piccolo.
Yeah, Yamcha definitely
I
he
don't know
was a
about
bad guy.
Yamcha.
He was kind of
Okay,
like a scumbag for a minute.
yeah, then, but he was cooler in Dragon Ball though. Honestly,
Yeah, he
cooler.
did. He was cooler in Dragon Ball, but I
was
get
so
why
cool.
they say anyone can be
Agreed.
redeemed because it was funny.
Yeah.
Like he used to always try to come at Goku with weapons, like shit. Like, but
Wait,
Yeah.
no. I think by that they really mean by redeem they mean like for example, let's take someone like Piccolo, you know, or like Tien Shinhan, or Vegeta.
most
Yeah.
of his enemies
Like that's
became
what
friends.
yeah, like that's what they mean by like redeemed. You know, it's like despite them not being good people, they then became good people.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Like,
basically it.
That's facts.
yeah, I don't think Yamcha's redeemable in any way, but
Yeah.
Damn.
And then number 8 says your decisions might come back to haunt you later. Oh yeah. Yeah. Super Saiyan.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Number 7, family is about more than blood. Of course. You know, Gohan, Piccolo, of course.
Yeah, go. Stepdad. Piccolo.
Even the most hardened warrior can be soft. Yeah, Vegeta. Yeah, Bulma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes a person has to fight for what's right. Yeah, Gohan. Yeah.
Goat.
Hell yeah. God damn. That's,
The
yeah.
goat.
Number 4, healthy rivalry can help a person grow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Person's race or background doesn't matter. What's in their heart. Okay. Yeah. Good shit. Yeah. Yeah. Number 2, no one can change the past. Oh, okay. Going back to
Yeah.
oh man, future Gohan, let's go. Oh man.
Legendary. That movie is just a classic. Same with Cooler's Revenge, like you were saying, Soul.
Yeah. Man,
Oh, man.
dude. Oh man, future Gohan's I think he's like the best. We talked about this before, but I think he's like the best
Yeah, it
Gohan.
seemed like he was the best
Yeah.
Gohan.
Never
I
judge
think
a book
he's
by its cover.
tied with the kid, Gohan, for me.
Okay.
Legend.
Rocky says Yamcha had one of the coolest moves, fighting styles, but they made him lame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was cool as hell at early on, and then he just
I
became super lame.
actually agree with that. Yeah,
That was a cool move. It
he
had
got that
potential,
spirit
but he
ball
just
and got
became a
lazy.
meme.
I think I'm just like,
Oh, the spirit ball. The spirit
His
ball is
spirit
kind of
ball
cool
always
too.
it was confusing. Yeah, it is.
This
It's
is
kind of almost
Kami,
based
right?
like baseball wise. Yeah,
Yeah. It's like a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah.
that thing
But-
always, like any opponent that he faced, for some reason they always ran into it.
Yeah.
I just realized
next-
that Yamcha trained on King Kai's planet for nothing.
Pretty much. That was a waste.
Like what did he do
Yeah,
after
pretty much.
that?
I know it does kind of feel like he did do. Like, I kind of
didn't do
got stronger,
shit.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, he fought the Ginyu
Well,
Force for a little bit.
He was effective
it.
against the
And he got
Ginyu Force,
cooked
so I give
in
him
the
that
mid.
though. Nah, he's beating the shit out of
Wait, he
Ginyu
fought
Force.
against... Oh,
But the
Another
yeah,
one,
the
another
more
one,
recent
yeah.
one. Yeah.
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 That's hilarious.
So,
That is a marquee matchup.
Right.
Yeah, see, idiot.
Clowns
Yeah, love
versus
that.
clowns.
What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand.
yeah. All right. So yeah, RIP to Akira. So that shit sucked. But
Yeah.
right along. So we got the Pokemon Presents for February. So this happened last month, but I guess it was early on in the month. So Pokemon Company just held its first event of the new year. 13 minutes with news and information on the franchise. So let's see what came out. It says new Terra Raid events in Scarlet and Violet start tomorrow. Okay, this is for content for Pokemon. What? Pokemon Red and Green. Celebrate. Oh yeah, for Scarlet and Violet. Okay, if you're still playing that game, which was there were good games though. So it's like basically like DLC, I guess. It says Pokemon Horizons, the series collaboration event starts next week in Pokemon Go. It's a new collab event for Pokemon Go. I mean, people are still playing that game, which is crazy. Okay. Pokemon trading card game goes mobile. Really? For the first time? Huh. So if you're looking for another way to play Pokemon on your phone, you are a fan of the official Pokemon trading card game. It's now Trading Card Game Pocket was announced. It allows you to connect virtual cards in addition with battling your friends. Okay. So now you can play on your phone, and this will be coming out this year, Android and iOS. So you didn't have this before? Like, why did it take them so long to create that? I mean, that would have been like a thing they should have done years back, but okay, fair enough. Looks like Pokemon Legends ZA got a official reveal. I think that's another anime. Okay. So it says a new Pokemon Legends game is out next year. A teaser for a new Pokemon Legends game with no gameplay was shown. Oh, okay, that's the reveal trailer. Got it. So that's the game. Got it. Cool. I guess that's it. So I just wanted to, just kind of do a little shout out for Pokemon. We don't get a lot of Pokemon news. Like Dragon Ball, it's still an ongoing series that will always get, lots of money because people love that shit. Any comments on Pokemon? Anything? We can keep going.
Yeah, this might be a hot take, but I just think Gen 4, Gen 3, Gen 6 are the best, and anything past Gen 4, it's just kind of like, except for 6, it's just kind of filler, man. I don't know. Just doesn't resonate as much. That's just me, though.
I think it's just based on how old the person watching is. Like, I think that's the thing. So for the early kiddos, these new generations may be super lit for them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So that is something about Pokemon, though. It's based on when you're how old you were when you watched it, I guess, because
Yeah,
I really
is. I know
Yeah.
after I think when I was in the 9th grade, I fell off of
Sapphire.
Blue and Red.
Oh yeah, classic.
Dude,
Anyone
I wanna-
remember Pokemon Stadium? That shit was classic on the N64.
Stadium.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
one for Nintendo 64. Yeah, that shit was fun as hell.
Classic.
That one made you actually. Well, I mean, you should be thinking when you playing a fighting game, but it tested how much you know about what Pokemon you building.
Yeah. Trunks, anything on the Pokemon stuff? Or we can move right on.
No knowledge there.
Okay. Oh no, this is not open panel, dude. This is this is not new, bro. I mean, we've been doing 50 episodes. Man, God damn, man. Y'all can't this ain't new. Jeez. Podcast. No, it ain't no open panel, dude.
Shameless.
Episode
I still like the
54.
fact you just dropped it like, hey, drop the link.
Wait, like, yeah,
Let me hop on. Let me spit real quick about Pokemon.
That was metal as fuck.
Yo,
Moving right
Omega.
along.
Is Nishida metal, by the way? Do you know who Nishida is?
Who's Nishida?
He's this Japanese philosopher. Just thought I'd ask because I might have brought you up low key in one of my classes just as a reference to the guy who says this is metal or this isn't metal. So then my professor just asked.
Hey, that's kick ass though. I have to look that up though.
Yeah. So
Let me know.
next up is Ninja Kumai. So Ninja Kumai is putting better ratings than Attack on Titan, apparently. Adult Swim's latest anime series is pulling in some big numbers. No change to the anime world. Revival of Ninja Kumai on Cartoon Network. Block is continuing to explore original anime content. So I did actually check this out, and it is actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to Shing Shang. He's the one who recommended the series. It kind of it's a lot of good action, but I will say like the only weak point I have so far is it's kind of like the story is very like typical, but the action is like crazy good though. So if you like ninjas,
how many episodes have you seen so far?
I think it was on episode 4 so far, so it's still pretty early out.
Okay, I've only seen 2, but I can see why people like the animation and the action. But yeah, it does have a very revenge / love story going on. So yeah,
but it's definitely worth the watch. I think anyone should go ahead and check it out for yourself. If you liked what is that one samurai anime? What's the Afro Samurai? If you like Afro Samurai, it kind of gives me Afro Samurai vibes a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, the main the one villain that you run into within I think the second episode, or he's like the main guy. He has not so much of a good ending, but a well-deserved punishment, I would believe. But if you see the movements of the fight, he looks similar to what you said.
Spoiler. What? Sorry about that.
My fault.
It wasn't that bad of a spoiler, but
God damn.
But it does look like Afro Samurai though.
I'm spoiler proof, man. Activated a jutsu.
So I guess Trunks and the Exit. Do you guys see this series, or I guess not? Y'all?
Not yet, man. I'm actually surprised it's rated higher than Attack on Titan, though. That's pretty overrated anime. My opinion's changed.
Well, I don't know. It says better ratings. Does it mean like? Oh, okay. In a recent ratings report from a Jujutsu Kaisen director said hasn't just overtaken other anime in North America, but it's also one of the biggest animes of the year. Okay, hey, that's cool.
Should check it out. Should really get on that.
There's it says surpassing the likes of Avatar, Last Airbender, Has Been Hotel. It's currently number 1 of the website, surpassing likes of Attack on Titan and Solo Leveling. Whoa, okay.
Holy crap, dude.
Set to run for 12 episodes.
God damn.
Okay.
That anime is the shit.
Well, hey, competition. That's what we need.
Yeah.
So I'm with
Trunks, have you seen it?
No, but I will. So please don't spoil.
Oh yeah, it's like ninjas and martial arts. Yeah, you're gonna like that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Trunks,
definitely
episode 3, right? So I'm just
No, great. Stop ruining it.
Oh my god, bro.
Relax.
He's like, mute him. Mute him.
Dude, Trunks is gonna pop out of your computer screen, Omega.
All
It
right.
would be a flying kick.
Got some more anime news. So Kaiju number 8 release date announced with new trailer. So it looks like the release date for Kaiju number 8 is finally out, and it's going to be premiering spring of this year. So we don't have too long to wait for that. You can check out the trailer in the Discord. I'm definitely going to check it out. I don't think there's a lot of hype around it for some reason. Or maybe that's just me. I don't consume a lot of anime YouTubers and stuff, shit like that. So I don't know if they're hyping it up. But anyone excited for Kaiju number 8 coming out? Anyone gonna watch it? I'm definitely watching it.
I'm hyped for it just based off of I enjoyed Attack on Titan a lot, so I'm kind of in the mood to see another giant monster mecha thing. And plus they got Godzilla and what is that, the little monkey bro coming out. So yeah, I'm all in.
Mm-hmm. X, what about you? Any interest on thoughts
Yeah,
on Kaiju?
I've seen the manga in like the shop. It looks pretty cool. I'll give it a gander. I'll check it out. But we'll mainly be focusing on Bleach and Blue Lock in the spring.
Oh, okay, yeah, Blue Lock. Trunks, how about you? Anything interest with the Kaiju number 8? Any thoughts?
I'll be watching it for sure. Man, there's so much I gotta get to. Every time I come up with one thing, I come on this podcast and you guys add like 10 more things.
Why is that so accurate? Or just in general, in life, like there's so much to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. I think I already suggested Overlord to y'all, right? And then I suggested Kingdom, right? Yeah, I think I did.
I think Trunks like dreads that, like, oh come on, this episode, please don't add nothing else. Please don't add nothing else. Went out a list like my papers.
Read my mind.
Oh, that's
funny. And going back to Dragon Ball, don't forget, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Tenkaichi 4 is coming out, I believe, this year as well. So definitely getting that shit.
Dude, that's gonna be so lit.
Hey, that's gonna be off the chain. Yeah.
I cannot wait to get that. So we got some more anime shit. Got a lot of anime news. So another big news for us, One Punch Man season 3 got announced as well, with its cool trailer. So it says director of the new season wasn't revealed, but JC Staff is returning from season 2 as the animation production company. Also returning from both season 1 and 2 are the series composer Suzuki. Let's see, and then so we're getting season 3. I don't know if we're getting a release date though. So it says the first season came out 2015. Wow, crazy. Then the second season was 2019. Man, so it's been a good while. It's been what, 5 years? Yeah, 4 years. I wish we would get a release date, but if we got the trailer this year, maybe it could be like a winter release, but we'll have to see. But definitely gonna watch this. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember the damn story of One Punch Man. I'm like, I don't know if I need to rewatch it or maybe just watch like an overview video or something of it. But anyone hype for One Punch?
Please no spoilers.
Yeah, please, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, don't worry. So wait,
okay.
X, have you not seen
I've watched a few episodes, but I haven't given a full watch through. I still need to watch it, man.
Oh, okay. Any thoughts, Mega, on One Punch Man season 3?
No, not much thoughts into it. I mean, it's well deserving of another season. So yeah, I say bring it on.
Yeah. I can't wait for that one.
Yep. Man, why does my boy X kind of look like Demon Cyborg? I just realized that.
Demon Cyborg? Who's that?
Yeah.
You don't know who that? What? How do you not know who that is?
There's so many characters. You got to be more specific.
Dude, what? He's one of the main ones.
Dude, Trunks was telling me his anime list yesterday. He had some of the most obscure stuff I've ever seen. Marine Magwell.
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you, Trunks. I know who you're talking about, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but anyways, man, I would suggest if you can, like, definitely do a rewatch, and then like you watch the next season like right after that. For some reason, it's just a lot better. I don't know why. I did that for every anime ever.
Okay, wait. You're talking about One Punch Man character.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I know who you're talking about now.
Well, honestly,
talking about the cyborg dude. Yeah,
it's been a long
right. Tell me I'm wrong though.
I just call him the cyborg dude. I didn't remember his damn name.
So it's probably been so wild because you've been watching other stuff. So like, if you had to think back to like One Punch Man, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was 2019 when season 2 came out. Like, what the hell, dude? It was like 4 years ago. What the fuck?
That is how are you supposed to remember that?
I gotta watch so much shit. Anyway, moving right along to more anime. I know anime news is crazy. This episode. I think I think this was Aizen's. I don't know. Well, Aizen said he'll be coming late, but so we got Demon Slayer season 4 streaming platform Reformed. Looks like it's gonna be streaming later this spring as well. It will be streaming on Crunchyroll. Go figure. Anyone hyped for Demon Slayer season 4?
I'm hyped, man. Demon Slayer's stocks have risen for me.
You know what though? The thing about Demon Slayer, and this is like most of the new gen anime, it's like it has a lot of hype stuff, but it's like it just doesn't like stick with you. I don't know, maybe because I'm like the 90s anime dude. I don't know, but
I agree. The first 3 seasons, the story was pretty lackluster.
Yeah, like I do remember like super hype moments though, but yeah, go ahead.
You know what a lot of
watching it
people
right now.
Probably phase in and phase out about it. They might overdo the corny cartoon-looking chibi stuff a lot. If you notice in a certain season, they do that a lot, and it just be like, what? Like, come on, man! Like, cut that out. Like, especially if you're in the like 90s, 80s stuff. Like, too much of that can just kind of mess up the viewer, you know. Like I think like up to date people, like of course like very modern people, they might not have a problem with that, but like some of the old heads would probably be like, wait, why does this animation look like that all of a sudden?
Yeah, like why does it look like the fish is real life, or like certain stuff? It also has like a lot of tropes. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like compared to that classic style. Yeah, the 90s.
Man, I feel like they overdo it a little bit with this. Oh yeah. I feel like they overdo it a little bit with the CGI. That's what I wanted to add in. Like, if I could change one thing, it would be to a little bit less CGI and more like actual art. I don't know if you feel like that would work better with it, or if it's just a me problem. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of the CGI bullcrap. See, that happened with the Kingdom, but they I think either they got different they got different staff in the later seasons, so the CGI reduced, so that really helped out a lot with Kingdom. But that also happened with Shield Hero. Like that's why I stopped watching it, because like the CGI was just too much. So I didn't even finish season 2 because there's too much CGI going on.
If it's very minor,
Shield
like
Hero
in Chainsaw Man,
it's actually a good anime.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy season 1 for sure. Okay, moving right along. Trunks, are you outside or something?
Oh, I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Well, don't crash. God
this
damn.
guy drives like 12 hours
I just want
a
to
day.
add. No,
don't crash.
Okay. Bro, I'm like Aizen out here with this truck.
You got a truck?
No. I said I'm like, well, not yet, soon, but I'm like Aizen out here with his truck.
All right. Well,
because he's always in it.
I'm about to grab my guitar and start singing on the road again.
All right. This
We'll
be
be right
safe.
back.
All right. All right. So next up, I just wanted to talk a little mention of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sales are tracking weaker than the remake. So sales data for the Rebirth suggests that the second entry into the trilogy could be getting off to a weaker starting point compared to the remake. Rebirth has been a big success for Square Enix, not only for Japan's publisher latest entry, the highest rated game to this point this year, but longtime fans on social media are expressing nothing but adoration for the title. Despite this, Rebirth could end up having a softer launch. So it says sales are down 30% compared to the opening sales for the remake. Now, I got this one because, honestly, I did enjoy the remake really well. I think it was a great remake when that originally came out. But I'm not gonna lie, with the Rebirth coming out, I'm really just not that excited to play it. Like, I started to play it, a couple hours in. I'm like, like, I just don't feel like I am excited to play it for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it would be a bit more fun than the first one. It looks great. I mean, the gameplay is cool, but I don't know. Like, comparing this to what I played with Persona 3, dude, I was having a blast with Persona 3. So I don't know. Maybe that the sales going down on this one. I don't know what is causing that, but I mean, it's still got good reviews. Omega, I don't know if you played it. Did you play the remake or the Rebirth?
I play definitely the Rebirth, but I haven't played well, no, Rebirth is the second one, right? Yeah, I played the first one then.
Oh, okay.
Which is dope as fuck. Like that fighting system you do not get bored of.
Yeah. So when I was playing Rebirth, like they gave you the option to change the combat to like active or classic, and I went back to classic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like active is like super freestyle, freeform combat, but like you have to really decide every single thing about what gameplay. But I just like the classic. It's just a bit easier, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really having too much fun with it. I don't know why. I'm not liking the game that much. In fact, I am actually playing Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus because that came out not too long ago. So New Game Plus is available on Spider-Man 2. Trunks, I don't know if you played Final Fantasy 7. Did you? Anything on that?
Well, actually, I watched the anime for it, and it was pretty good.
Nerd.
All right.
It was Final Fantasy Brother 15.
Okay.
He even got the list right.
Right. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. So finally we got some fighting game news. Finally. So we got a new Virtual Fighter reboot details surface releasing on all platforms with crossplay and rollback netcode rumor. So new details about the rumored upcoming reboot for Virtual Fighter includes details on platforms, features, characters, art style, and more. The reboot will include a new modern art style with fresh new characters, new main story, and side stories. Streaming and spectating will be an important part of the reboot. With the Sega's Super Game concept, since the title is developed to be a modern competitor for Street Fighter and Tekken with esports concepts and mechanics. So, I think this is the thing we've been waiting for like a couple of years now. Because the last Virtual Fighter, man, that was a long time ago. What, the PS4? Am I right on that? PS4? Last time we got a Virtual Fighter game, maybe even the PS3. But it's been a long time. So definitely excited about this. This is once again good competition for the Street Fighters, Tekkens, Mortal Kombat. Finally get Virtua Fighter back in there because this would be another 3D fighter competing with Mortal Kombat with Tekken. So definitely cannot wait to get more news on this one. definitely want to play it. Hopefully we can get a demo, trailer, something. But it's good to get another big fighting game like this back into the scene for sure. Because look what happened to Soul Calibur. I mean, that was dope, but that shit just turned to shit after no one cared about Soul Calibur 6. So yeah, man, good shit. What do you think, Omega? Any thoughts? New Virtual Fighter coming?
I say why not, because the fact that we have two of the Street Fighter 6 and then you have Tekken 8 going head to head in sales. I mean, maybe in a sense, a lot of people that enjoy Virtual Fighter will, bring a little more competition to the fighting section of video games. So, still has a amazing roster of characters. So, yeah, I always found that the main character almost had like the most unique style, like a blend of karate and kung fu.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I used to main Jackie Bryan, and he was fun as hell, man. He was like the Ken of the series, kinda, sorta.
Yeah, he was fast, dude.
Yeah, he was fast as hell. He was fun as hell, man. He made you look super stupid if you got hit by his kicks. Oh man.
Yeah, I think his style of fighting was Jeet Kune Do, but it
Yeah,
it really looks polished, like between the PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fun. So yeah, cannot wait for that to come back. Definitely. In fact, because I think I told you, man, I was getting my ass kicked in Tekken 8, man. I stopped playing. I just went back to Street Fighter. Because Ed came out, so I've been using Ed, modern Ed. I've been using modern Ed. That shit's fun as hell. I don't know if you tried the new character Ed yet in Street Fighter 6 yet.
Oh man, we got to do some matches, bro. Straight up, like playing with Ed is fun.
He's fun as hell. I mean, but you know what? I tried playing him on Classic, but it's like every time I was playing him, I felt like, am I like playing defensively with him? Because it's almost like like Hajime no Ippo, like the flicker jab characters, right? Like it's more of a long range kind of mid screen type, technique. So it's not really like bum rush on Balrog or Dudley, knock you out and all that shit. He's trying to like he anti-air you. He's trying to like kind of do his flickers and do drive rush on you and shit, So
yeah.
And I don't know, man. He just seems he's not easy though. He's not easy. Like if you're playing him on Classic and you're doing well with him, like you're doing pretty well. You're doing good for yourself. Like I had to go to Modern just to play him. I was like, this guy's hard, man. Like they're like, I don't know, but he's all right.
I haven't been using. It's crazy. Like there's no characters that I've ever used on Modern, and but I no what. No, have I? No, I've just been using Classic, but I seem like I have more control and movement and those feints when I'm using Classic, because his step front and step backwards, where he's kind of bobbing and weaving.
Yeah,
it seems like it throws a lot of people off. Or they like it gives you enough space between, like if they jump in on you, you can anti-air them. Or you can just wait till they're land and then duck under and then attack.
Yeah, because basically, instead of wasting meter and you doing a drive rush, you could just do his like Dempsey roll move and just kind of go under people's jumps and shit. Or you could just Dempsey roll the throw, or Dempsey roll to poke, or make a button or something like that. So. And then maybe you change it
it's
up.
Even
and then
worse. And I know I've pissed people off when I played online, and I just like backdash Dempsey roll out of the their ultra or whatever they like totally whiff it.
yeah. So, but I want to see how he plays in tournaments though, because a lot of people are saying he's not that great. A lot of people are saying like he's fun to play, but he has a lot of weaknesses and stuff like that. but he's definitely fun to watch. Like he's a character that's fun to watch. You know, it's good to see him how he plays against other characters and stuff. But you know, Capcom have the last 3 characters of DLC have been rated hard characters, right? We haven't had a normal difficulty character from DLC yet, so I don't know if Akuma's gonna be hard, but I mean, hopefully they make him normal difficulty, because look what happened to the Aki. Look what happened to Rashid. I mean, Rashid kind of came back in Capcom Cup a little bit, but no one was using Aki at all. So if you want people to use these DLC characters, you got to make them a bit. Don't make the difficulty that much, but yeah.
I was really surprised to see how many people are still like really diehard into using Chun-Li and Ken.
Well, yeah. They're both top tier now. Well, Chun-Li and both of them are top tier now, so those are good characters there. Okay, let's go to Dune, so I don't forget. All right, so Dune Part 2 conquers the box office with 81 million. Total was 178.5 million, but going back to currently worldwide, they have 367 million, which I think is pretty good so far. I think when it just came out, literally this month. So really good, strong starting point for the movie. It had great scores. Let me see, Rotten Tomato score. Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure I got good ratings. Yep. Yeah, 93 tomato meter and 95 audience score. A lot of positivity about this movie. I would say probably one of the best sci-fi movies of the year. Probably the most successful movie of the year. I think it says it's like the first one to reach 100 million or something, or box office or something this year. It's just going to be interesting to see what can kind of beat this movie down, especially with what comes out in the future, like the Godzilla, King Kong movie, the new reboot Planet of the Apes movie, Wolverine and Deadpool. That might be a contender with this movie. We'll see Joker 2 later in the year. So we'll have to see what can compete with it. But short review with no spoilers. I definitely would give this right out to get a 9 out of 10. Giving it a 9 because I want Dune 3 to be good, so I don't want to give this one a 10 then say, hopefully Dune 3 can at least be decent, right? But for people that used to say, oh, well, do you need to watch the first one to get into this one? I would say if you can watch like a little overview of the first movie, you can get into this movie pretty quickly. You don't need to watch the whole first Dune. You really don't have to. Love the characters, the dialogue, the action, set pieces and stuff. Music was good. It just had a lot of positives. Even the cast there's a lot of good actors in the movie too. Just a lot of positives. Another thing I noticed with the movie was way better lighting than the last movie, because the last movie felt like everything was in the dark, like I couldn't see. But even dark scenes in this movie are very well lighted, way improved compared to the last movie. But just really good, man. Really good. And in fact, this thing is saying it's 433. Oh no, okay, they're talking about the old movie, I guess. Yeah, the original. Yeah, the original is at 433 during its box office run. Okay. So we'll see if Dune 2 can surpass it. And it's still, like I said, the month is still very early. But cannot wait for Dune 3. That shit's gonna be super cool. I don't really have any negatives. Well, I will say Dave Bautista's role in this movie is just like I just didn't see the point. Like what they did with him was kind of fucked up in my opinion. Like they should have at least gave him some more something in this movie, but what he got in this movie was just very lackluster to me. But that's my score, 9 out of 10. Omega, you saw it. What's your review? A little quick review of it.
Okay, so definitely I thought this was the most astonishing movie that I've seen in a while. It's really up there with I mean it's been done before. I mean, we've had stuff in 1984 films, and then also you have like several books. But I've read about 2. There's other ones like you got Dune and Dune, the Children of Dune. I really think they did it justice. Like I love part 1. Part 2 was phenomenal. Like the graphics, the scenes, the music. I mean, all around that was the best 2 hours I've had in a like long time, dude. Like watching a film. I like there was no kind of like there was no stillness to the intrigueness of the between story and then action. But also we are watching a sci-fi love story, something almost on the same level of what I would say is the Chinese book of the I believe it's the Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh yeah,
in a sense, but I mean, man, like if I want to always say I advise everybody go see it, and maybe even if you're not into sci-fi, still go see it. See part 1 first, of course, but part 2, I was left awestruck, like toward the end, like wow, they're like this is really going down. Paid homage to the book, left the little things out, but nothing too major. So and the actors, I mean, the acting was phenomenal. Like I didn't feel like there was any part of the movie where I was lost and I didn't know what was going on, like between the similarities to what we even see in our planet, which is oil or spice was the main source of not only enhancing yourself,
Spoiler.
but also let me not go too far then. It's really good. Thank you, Trunks. It's really good.
yeah. I was also gonna add that if you've watched Matrix, if you've watched like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Cyberpunk or something like that, Blade Runner, what else? Star Wars, like all that is mixing. It's all in this movie. Oh, Mad Max, all in this movie. That's like all those movies are all in this for sure. So yeah, what's your score out of 10, Omega?
Oh, I'm giving it a 10 straight up, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
10.
Eisen, did you see Dune 2?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm hoping that I'll get to see it here next week.
Okay, that shit was amazing. But yeah, we just gave it a score. I gave it a 9. He gave it a 10. I think it's really the best movie of this year so far. I mean, that's how good the movie is.
Well, yeah, I'd give it a 9 as well.
Oh yeah, what's your thoughts, X? I didn't know you saw it.
I didn't see the first movie. I didn't read any of the books, but it was like a 7 out of 10 because I didn't really have the context of the story. But towards the end, man, we all know what happened then. I don't want to spoil it, but that shit was just fire, man.
Yeah, let's just say Anakin Skywalker. I'll just say that.
It reminded me of some of my favorite anime series, and that's why it just really, or manga too, and that's why I gave it a 9.
You're spoiling it. I know what your favorite series are.
Dang. But Trunks, you gotta watch the first one anyway. You seen the first Dune? You gotta watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch the first one and the second one. I think the first one's actually on Netflix, so I can watch it.
Okay, what's up?
You better go watch it soon because they're gonna take it off. Like, they actually
really?
Yeah. I looked on Netflix and it said, leaving soon. So.
Oh, no worries. We check the Discord channels. We got websites you can watch the shit on.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I was gonna say if you got Amazon Prime, it's also on there. But anyways.
Yeah.
Everyone watching this, join the Discord because we always come in clutch.
Hell yeah, we got resources up like crazy over there. So check that shit out.
Yup. A great resource place for everything.
But yeah, I can't wait to see the second one. I saw the first one, enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I mean it and you know what? Like I actually understand. I after seeing the second one, I wanted to understand like the whole lore of it way more. But yeah, man, like Dune is just really cool, man. In fact, I might it makes me want to watch the first one again, not gonna lie. Just to kind
I'll
of
tell you what,
fully get the
maybe if once everyone sees it, we can do like a just show based on Dune. Like let's hash it all out since everyone would be up to date.
I'm down, dude.
It's that
Both of you
damn
guys
good.
give the
Oh
first.
no, yeah, well, yeah. If this, yeah, we can. If once everyone sees it, we can talk about it again. But we're not gonna cover a
Yeah.
whole show on one movie. That'd be
Well, not
insane.
a whole show. I mean, it is
Oh.
kind of insane, but
Yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely do that. I did not watch the 1984 one. I might watch it. I don't know. Sometimes it's old movies be kind of cringe when they. I don't know, but I might try it out.
it's hard to get on the fence with it.
Rocky says only seen Dune 1. Need to see. Yeah, definitely watch
the
it.
1984 one is awesome.
Yeah, definitely need to watch Dune 2, man. That's like probably. I mean, once again, Joker 2 could surpass it. Financially. Wolverine, Deadpool, maybe. I mean, we'll just have to see. But it's just cool to see a non-Marvel movie. Just kind of kick ass in the box office. It's just really cool to finally get at least something. A non-MCU DC. Just finally.
well, they've been falling off because of crappy writing. So Dune may be okay. Because I really don't expect the trend for the MCU to really change that much. I think they're still gonna push out the same bull crap they've been doing. So I think a lot of people gotten tired of it. So I think Dune might end up topping out maybe so far this year. But I think I mean, regardless of whatever it does, money wise, box office and the money, I think as far as story, I think nothing is going to top it this year personally. But
yeah, and potentially get some good nominations too. For sure, definitely get some good nominations.
I can see it. That movie was solid.
Yeah, it's very, very refreshing. Good way to start the year too. I mean, finally get a big hitter on the screen. So next up, so this is some bad news. WB Games says it plans to double down on live service despite Suicide Squad failing to meet expectations. So Warner Bros. Is looking to avoid volatile markets. Says wants to invest in live service even after Suicide Squad failed to impress. It says, quote, "This is a great business where you can have a hit like Hogwarts Legacy. It makes the year look amazing. Unfortunately, you also have disappointments. We just released Suicide Squad this quarter, which was not as strong. It makes it very volatile." Well, no shit, right? I mean, Rocksteady was popular for the Arkham series, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Those type of games, they did great with Hogwarts Legacy was great too. I mean that did great for Harry Potter. Hopefully that gets a sequel, but no one wanted a looter shooter Suicide Squad game. No one wanted that, and y'all released it. It came out. Go figure. If you look at even go to the Steam chart right now to see how many people are playing it, I doubt it's even 1,000. But we'll just go see just to check. Let's see, Suicide Squad. Let's see how many people are playing it. Right now, it's currently like 800 players, and that's pretty low. All-time peak was 13,000 on PC. I mean, that's really nothing for a game of this, AAA, big budget, Rocksteady. Yeah, that's not shit. So hopefully, good luck. I don't really like the idea of live service though. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I think they should just focus on big story based titles like Hogwarts Legacy, Arkham City, stuff like that. But well, we'll just have to see what Rocksteady will do next time. But live service doesn't sound good. That sounds like Fortnite, Valorant, all that stuff. Any thoughts, X, on that?
Yeah, it sounds like a certified flop, man. I think when Valorant was at its peak, they had like 14 million players, and also maybe like MW3 lobbies back in like, I don't know, when it was like not as popular, but people are still playing. They probably still had more players than this. And it had been out like for 10 years. So brutal.
Yeah, just give you a perspective, right? Like the current number of players right now for Counter-Strike is almost 700,000 on PC. Helldivers 2 right now is 345,000. Baldur's Gate that came out last year still has almost 130,000 players on PC right now playing. So,
God damn.
Yeah. Apex Legends 100,000. Player Underground Battlegrounds 100,000. Dota 2 almost 340,000. Like, come on. Like, yeah. So
zero competition.
You only got 800. That ain't shit. I mean, what do you think? Thoughts on WB Games and the failing of Suicide Squad and all that? What do you think?
Well, if they can't compete with Counter-Strike, yeah, it's a donezo. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. Like it's a great concept for a game, but I think a loot shooter, like the movements and everything look dope, like what they were doing, but it just can't. Like it can't even still complete. Like what is that? Freaking. What's that game people still playing like crazy?
What's up, Wolf?
Fortnite.
Yep. That's sad.
Fortnite got all those anime skins too.
Oh yeah, Fortnite's making big money.
They're raking in the cash, man.
We talked about that the last episode. I think it's EA or someone wants to do like kind of they want to expand the Fortnite like universe and make it bigger and all that shit. Well, that's just more money for them. So that's actually smart on them. Trunks, any thoughts on Suicide Squad or the Arkham games? Anything?
I actually had a little bit more of a general take on this, and I just wanted to say that there's a really, really fine line, like a very fragile line between meeting demand and creating demand. So when you look into it, it's like, what do they do? Do they give the audience exactly what they're asking for, or do they create something that they didn't know the audience needed? But with the latter option, there's always a much higher, possibility of like a risk. There's like a much higher risk involved.
Yeah. And
so
that
it just comes down to that, their budget. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad choice. I think it was the higher ups because we did talk about a couple of the higher ups left Rocksteady recently before this game got launched. And that wasn't. Yo, what is that noise, dude? Yo, who is that?
Sound like somebody had a leak going or something. I don't know.
Yikes!
Hello?
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
Truck. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway,
What the hell?
I don't know. That was weird. Someone had a leak or was using the fucking bathroom or some shit. Mute up if using the bathroom. God damn. God damn. All right. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second half. We'll be back after a quick commercial break.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And enjoy this little couple of tunes we got for you. All right.
it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we rise to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage! I miss the things we had! I remember it all! I never said that I was sad! I remember it all! I miss the things we had! I remember it all! I never said that I was sad! I remember it
All right, we are back. We're back. So if you missed the part 1 of the podcast, you can check it out on the channel or on Spotify. Check out the links in the description. I usually put them on the audio formats the day after. It takes like at least 24 hours to process though. So if you're waiting for it to be on Spotify, just wait. Like it'll be on there like Tuesday or so like that. Here with the co-hosts and the crew, Omega, Trunks, and Eisen. And with our guest, Mr. X. Got a couple more things to cover.
I just wanted to say real quick, being I didn't really get to say much. I just wanted to say, all those crappy games you were talking about is what you get, when you get people who, don't even care about gaming. They really don't even care about games that much, but, they just want to do some shit. That's what happens whenever you get them involved in writing games. They really don't have any concern really much for their customer. They just want to put out some shit they want to put out just because they can.
Yeah, it was a bad move on the higher ups. They were just thinking about the money. That's true.
Well, it's weird. Technically, whenever you're dealing with these companies to make your game, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You have to if you want the funding from them to do it.
What's really cringe about Rocksteady is that you had the blueprint, the track record of great big hits, right? I mean, Arkham 1 to 3 did really well, and you just ignored the success. And I understand trying to do something new, but I mean, your track record was like, yeah, we get big single player games. So this, instead of just going with the flow and getting maybe a new Arkham, a new Superman or something. Even if you had a Suicide Squad game, cool, make it like story based and just take all the bullshit loot crap out. And hey, that would have been a way better, experience. But it is what it is. The higher ups are cocky and even sometimes they think for themselves and not, like you said, not the customer base. So hey, I mean, your game's gonna get roasted like it did. So it is what it is. Maybe a better job next time, hopefully, But a couple more things to cover. We really don't cover a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. A lot, but got some news on it. So House of Dragon season 2 release window is confirmed for HBO. We will be getting season 2 premiere in June this summer. So anyone who hasn't seen season 1 of House of Dragon, which is basically a prequel for the Game of Thrones series, definitely check it out. I have still on my list to watch. I haven't watched it yet. I think I'm on episode 2 or 3 of the prequel, but if you've been waiting for the GOT fans, you've been waiting for some House of Dragon, you will be getting that in a couple of months from now. So you don't have to wait too long. Any thoughts on House of Dragon? Anyone watch it? Anyone Game of Thrones fan? Anything? Go ahead, X. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm sure I'd really like this stuff, though. I've seen a few episodes of GOT with my dad, and yeah, it went pretty hard. So I could see myself getting addicted and watching this stuff. That's about it.
Yeah, Culture says I don't do GOT. Thing is, man, it took me a while to really get into it. To get into GOT, and then like House of Dragon, I just struggled every time I try to watch it. I just really struggle with it. So I don't know. That's just me though. Omega, any thoughts on House of Dragon? Are you interested in season 2 or anything?
Yeah, I got into GOT alongside my uncle. We watched a couple of episodes together, and he's more into it than I am. But it's a trip because I actually enjoy House of Dragons, just watching it by myself, and actually a coworker. Actually, me and him talk about it together. So I've been really enjoying the House of Dragons. So season 2, it should be off the chain.
Okay. Trunks, any thoughts on Game of Thrones or anything? I don't know if that's if you got interest in it, but anything?
I don't care for such things.
Okay.
Brutal.
All right. Eisen, any thoughts on House of Dragon?
No, I've never actually seen Game of Thrones. So I've got nothing to add to this one.
Okay, I could see you actually liking it. That might be your type of thing.
I mean, I probably would. I just never. I guess I never got into it when it was going because I never had, HBO Max and all that crap back then. So.
Okay. Got a little bit of business news here. Looks like Warner Bros. And Paramount potential merger gets major updates. A major update has been revealed for potential game-changing merger with Warner Bros. And Paramount. It says, according to CNBC, Discovery has halted merger talks with Paramount amid its stock falling by 47% over the past year. Wow. Nearing a 52-week low. However, Skydance Media will apparently continue to exercise its due diligence on potential transaction between two companies while talks are on hold. So Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery are trying to do a merger. Well, if that's the case, there's no point for Paramount Plus then, or the HBO Max, whatever they call it, or Max Now. They could just fuse those together. Then there's really no point in separating those. But if you fuse those together, that means it's going to be a higher expensive subscription, though. Any thoughts on this one? I thought this was kind of interesting, though.
I still don't quite believe it yet. I mean, the whole reason. I mean, they've been talking about it for a while. The whole reason why the merger never happened is, like I said, the shit done dropped 47%. I mean, Warner Brothers Discovery is fucking bleeding money. They can't patch this up, and I don't think they're gonna be able to. They've had fail after fail. Pretty much most of Hollywood is having fail after fail with these crappy movies they've been putting out. Dune, was an exception to it, and I'm guessing Dune 2 is. So, but for the most part, they're all in on, just putting out crap. So, I mean, I really don't expect this merger to actually happen.
Okay, so just to give you some reference, so Wonka came out last year from Warner Bros., which did actually pretty well. Had the same actor from Dune. That did pretty well. Elvis did pretty well. Now, Blue Beetle wasn't that great. I guess that also has to do with DC. So we had Aquaman 2 actually did pretty well, surprisingly. Dune 1 did good. The Batman did good.
What did Aquaman 2 do?
Let me go back to the numbers. So Aquaman 2, let me see. Aquaman 2 box office made, it says it grows 434 million worldwide against a budget
worldwide?
of, yeah, but I thought it was higher than that. Wait,
no.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
it's hella low.
Yes, they're bleeding money.
Okay, well, never mind. Okay, yeah, minus that. Minus Aquaman. I thought that did better. I don't know why I thought it did better than what Shazam would suck too. Shazam 2 was not good as well. Suicide Squad was terrible. They got Joker under their belt though. That did good. We'll see what Joker.
Man, no, you can't do that. That was way before. That don't count.
Culture says it's craptastic.
Wait, the new ones came out already?
The new what?
Joker.
No, that's this year. That's October.
No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, you talking about the old one. That does not count.
It does? It came out 2019.
No. Man, that movie been out a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, all right, fair enough. But yeah, man. Any other thoughts on the merger, Warner Bros. And Paramount? Any thoughts on that?
Oh man, just seems like these guys are just trying to get away with putting out crap because they already succeeded with some good stuff.
Yeah, and then to give you some stuff on Paramount, they had The Watchmen that came out a long time ago, Ninja Turtles, Tomb Raider, Dungeons and Dragons. That shit did not do good. Ghost in the Shell did terrible. Smile, One Love, Bob Marley, Mean Girls. Yeah, Paramount does not have that great of movies. Cloverfield, whatever. All right.
I heard from Trunks that Ghost in the Shell is really bad.
It was terrible. Like, go to the anime. I haven't even seen the anime. Technically, I haven't, but yeah, go to the anime. Forget the live action movie. Just don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Will not do.
Also, another TV show recommendation. I know, Trunks, you're not going to adding more shows to your list, but I would recommend watching Shogun. Watch that. I just caught up with that. That shit's pretty cool, dude.
It's called Shogun.
Yeah, the Shogun. Yeah, the samurai show. Are you watching it or what?
Is it on Netflix? That sounds awfully familiar.
It's on FX, but you can watch it on other places.
Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to the Oasis.
Yeah, you can watch it. It's on Hulu too.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, no, I have Hulu. I have every streaming platform to watch my anime.
Okay. All right.
No, wait, is it an anime or is it a real life people show?
It's a real life.
It's real life. Yeah.
It's a samurai show. It's really cool though.
It'll be fine.
Is it like Rurouni Kenshin or like the movie? Like, is it that sort of style?
It's more realism, like the.
It's more realism. It's like
kind of stuff.
Conflict between Europeans
clans,
and Portuguese
like your clan
and samurai
clan,
and all that.
Someone's got slapped with a fish, shit like that. Like,
okay.
It's based on a novel. It is based on a novel too. So.
You disrespected my family, you son of a.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll go on the back burner.
Oh man, come on, man! It's a good show.
Okay, is it really that good?
Hey, look.
First episode is pretty damn good. Like,
Trunks, I'm gonna say this. Typically, I mean, when it comes down to like samurai style movies, they're typically pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They're top tier
movies,
man.
But this is a show.
It's a pretty good show.
What I'm getting at is still.
Look,
typically,
you want to see some geisha titties? You go watch that show.
No. What I'm saying is typically they'll still be pretty good.
Yeah.
Solid. I'll give it a shot. Because what else do I have to do right now?
Yeah, if you take a film class, they'll go over those samurai movies. If not,
I see Trunks right now just like writing down like, God damn it, another show.
Dude, I just put in my computer. I just put it in.
How many do you have on the list? Probably like 500 at this point.
It's close to 500, yeah.
Hey man,
this is everything you guys have recommended me. Everything, or maybe not 500, but it's in the hundreds for sure. Absolutely, it's everything I've watched, everything you guys have recommended me, and everything I've found on my own. And then a separate list for everything X has recommended me. It's like a whole.
Yeah,
he could catch up.
I'll give you another anime recommendation just to make fun of you.
Don't.
Yeah, I will.
God, no.
I will add. Go ahead and add Rainbow on there. Add Rainbow. Yeah, I know you haven't seen that shit.
Rainbow.
Yeah, I know it sounds kind of cringe, but it's actually a good show.
Dude, that
I like how
sounds like
so paused.
Cringe name, but fire show.
It was like, I know.
Just look it up. Just look it up.
Rainbow.
It's actually pretty good. It's good.
Wait,
is it on Netflix or Hulu or Crunchyroll?
Rainbow? You said?
Yeah, Rainbow.
Wait, so is it Rainbow or Raybo?
Probably be on Crunchyroll, right?
Well, let me give you. I'm gonna post a link in the here. You can check that out. This Wikipedia page. Oh shit! Oops.
Dude, how do you even hear about these animes? I've never heard of this in my
Yeah,
life.
I just find them, dude. So check that out.
Dude, you always find those hidden gems.
We made a contract with the anime devil.
It was just.
Oh, you've been
No,
watching
when
Chainsaw
when
Man,
you're watching stuff, you know,
Chainsaw.
when you're watching anime on different platforms and all that, stuff will pop up that sometimes you just check them out.
There's the link.
True.
Y'all can check it in the private chats right there. Rainbow, Nisha, yeah, you can check it out right there. Pretty dope.
Wow.
Next up, some more news. We got Netflix Avatar opens to 21 million views, stronger debut than One Piece. So mixed reviews can't stop Netflix adaptation. So per early numbers, the Netflix Avatar 21.2 million views in its first 4 days of availability. That was also good enough to make it the most watched title on Netflix during the week of February 19th to 25th. So it says the debuts about 13% above the recent adaptation of One Piece, which opened to 18.5 million views. So, you know what? I tried to watch Avatar, just a couple of episodes of the new show. It's just whatever for me. I just couldn't. I didn't want to continue it. I was like, I mean, I guess it's all right, but I just didn't care. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's maybe people like it. Obviously, people like it, but I know it's a big series, so I mean, I guess it has some success. Obviously, it's doing better than One Piece because One Piece did pretty good on Netflix. But did anyone watch The Last Airbender on Netflix, the recent show?
No, oh my bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say no. After they failed like twice with live action, Airbender, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel you. Anyone else? Any thoughts on Avatar?
I'm recently
Take that, One Piece.
joining it, so I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Fatigue. Like I didn't necessarily need a new show or something. I think just could just left it alone. I know they had to redeem themselves with the last Avatar movie that came out, but that wasn't really Netflix's fault. Whoever studio made that was the L. But so I guess this is more of
talking about the M. Night Shyamalan one.
Yeah, that one that came out a long time ago was an L. But I guess this one would be considered a dub since people are watching it. So good for the fans, I guess. So I can't really. I'm not going to roast and toast. There's no point if fans like it. So.
Yeah, I'm like 4 episodes in, so I like it. It's pretty good.
All right. I don't know, man. It just felt like it wasn't meant for me. Like after I was watching the lead role, I'm like, all right, he's the Avatar. I'm like, all right. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I tried. I tried to give it a shot, though. I tried.
Yeah,
but at least it's getting some views. Some other news we got. So solo leveling news. If y'all forgot, there was a video game coming out for solo leveling, which is supposed to be something like a Devil May Cry type vibe. So solo leveling game gets showcase reveal date. Producers Netmarble confirm first showcase reveal date for solo leveling Arise, with fans able to live stream the event. The live stream will be March 19th of this month in Korea, but there'll be a live stream, so we should be able to check it out. Will showcase only be attended in person. Oh, really? Wait. It will be streamed on Netmarble's official YouTube channel. Okay, cool. So we can check it out. So the little gameplay we saw, it looked like it was a Devil May. If you play Devil May Cry, then that's kind of what we're getting with solo leveling, which would be super dope. It's kind of like a hack and slash action type game. So can't wait to see it. we will be able to see that in only a few days. So, any thoughts on Soul Leveling getting a video game? I don't know. This might be the first video game it's actually gotten too. Any thoughts on that?
If it's anything like Devil May Cry, I'm buying it.
There was some gameplay for it.
I'm saying that just based on the gameplay that we've actually seen on this on Otaku Jump, but the graphics and also I like the gameplay mechanic, which is changing from what it appears to be a speed, strength, and then also defense mechanism. So I like that.
Mm-hmm. Another thing about the anime, Shing Shang was saying that the anime is not doing justice to the webtoon. I don't know if you guys can also answer. You know, if you want to answer that question, like, do y'all think the anime is actually doing justice to the webtoon or not?
I've been hearing about that on Reddit. That a lot of people have started complaining that it's nothing compared to the webtoon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. So it's not a manga? It's not.
No, it's a webtoon manhwa type thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe Korean, right?
Yeah, Korean, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, anime. Well, as an anime viewer,
like the anime myself. Like, I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool. I mean, but basically all he's doing right now is just getting stronger every episode. That's just basically what he's doing.
Spoiler.
Really? That's not. That's not really a spoiler. Pretty vague.
You're ruining it.
X, any thoughts on the Soul Leveling, the game, the video game, the anime, anything?
Got to start watching it. The first opening is pretty good. Yeah, I didn't know it was a webtoon. Actually, I've seen the webtoon in a manga shop before. So yeah, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely check out the anime. Apparently it's doing really well on Crunchyroll. I've been enjoying it. So
I heard from someone that it's mid, actually. Someone in Discord said that to me.
Yeah, Shing Shang. Yeah, that was Shing Shang. He
was
saying,
Shing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing its justice. I'm like, okay, I wonder why he says that. I'll have to ask him that. But you know, that's usually the case though for anime adaptations. Though this is usually dumbed down a little bit from the manga or the actual source, usually. For the most part.
True. Or like the pacing's worse.
Yeah,
depends.
But hey, at least we're getting a video game, and hopefully it's actually good, not like crappy and shit. So we'll see. More video game news. So remember we covered Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter because Trunks is here. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact fighting game releases for PS5, Switch, and the PC via Steam. We'll have a demo out at Evo Japan this year in April. So we're gonna see a demo. I think they said this is 3 versus 3, I believe. So kind of Marvel versus Capcom type of setup. And they're saying this is like a serious like fighting game, not like no bullshit, low budget. This is a arena fighter type bullshit, that we always get. So they're saying this is like a legitimate like fighting game. I'm like, all right. So we'll see it at Evo in April 27th, and hopefully it's good. We'll just have to see. Any thoughts on Hunter x Hunter getting a full fighting game? Any thoughts on that?
Pretty hyped, man. If I'm being objective, I think Hunter x Hunter is the best shonen by far. So, yeah, pretty sick.
You know what? I wish we did get a longer anime though. Like it really was a unique concept, mixing in a little bit of shonen, but a different concept with the hunter thing. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it sucks they couldn't continue it.
A bit of isekai.
You said what?
Yeah, with the Greed
little
Island.
Bit of isekai, yeah. But like, it's like a little bit of everything. I don't know. It's like a little bit of slice of life too. A little bit of seinen, a little bit of shonen, a little bit of isekai. I think it's the most well-rounded shonen. I'll say that it's the most well-rounded shonen.
Yeah.
I think the question of what's the best shonen is unfortunately it's highly subjective, although the answer is One Piece. But yeah, I think Hunter x Hunter is by far the most like well-rounded one, and I think the most
amount of people would like Hunter x Hunter. So I'm kind of surprised it's One Piece, although I'm not surprised because One Piece is the best.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a
but
longer
that
longer
consistency.
series. Yeah, consistency, better marketing, like merchandise wise, is way better than Hunter x Hunter. I mean, the video
I
game,
agree.
all
I
the other
agree.
shit.
Okay,
The
that
transformation
makes
alone.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
mhm.
It's a close call though. Close call.
Well, I've
Uh-huh.
never seen Hunter x Hunter, so I can't really. say
Oh,
what it's
Aizen,
saying.
I think you'd actually
Aizen,
like
that
it,
is a
Aizen.
mistake. That is
yeah,
a mistake.
you gotta go ahead and watch that. You gotta go ahead and watch that.
Yeah,
It's not a
That's
mistake. I got plenty
unacceptable.
to. I've got plenty. What? How you gonna tell me what's not acceptable?
It's not acceptable. You gotta watch Hunter x Hunter.
Tell me.
I
Get him,
could see
Aizen.
you liking. I could see you liking Hunter x Hunter.
It's not your
Yeah,
typical
yeah.
shonen.
I think you would like Hunter x Hunter. Yeah.
I may like it. I may like it. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. I can't remember. I think I got it in my queue.
I
As
think he
X
likes
says, give it a gander.
it. Like, here's the thing: if he likes One Piece, he should definitely like Hunter x Hunter, though. Like, way
Highly
better.
agree.
Yeah.
I think he like Hunter x Hunter more than One Piece. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah.
And
I
Dragon
think-
Ball and Naruto.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely. I feel like you'd put Hunter x Hunter like
Yeah.
like below Bleach, but above everything else. Like it's really
Yeah.
really solid. Like if you like Yu Yu Hakusho, right? A little bit, somewhat.
No,
Yeah,
I did like it. I just
Right?
think that
Okay,
the best arc they had was the Shinobu Sensui arc.
right. And with that, if you liked Yu Yu Hakusho, you're gonna like Hunter x Hunter possibly even more because there are a lot of parallels. That's all I'm gonna say.
The writing is just really good. In Hunter
Yes,
x Hunter.
just you
And
have
amazing.
and it's
Man.
it's from the same creator, Tagashi, who made.
I
Yep.
did know that. I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I've got it in my queue to check out. I just been checking
Petition
out
for
other
Aizen
stuff.
to watch Hunter x Hunter.
I'm going to
I'll
watch
sign.
it.
Yeah.
You don't have to petition. I'm going to watch it.
Okay, good.
I mean, I've caught up. I mean, so I've caught up with One Piece now. So, and I've caught
Yeah.
up with Kingdom, which
Yes,
I'm really liking Kingdom.
Nice.
But
Man,
so,
Kingdom was dope.
so I'll probably be watching it here soon.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm just glad
next up,
Hunter x Hunter getting a video game. That's
don't worry, we got more
no.
video game news for you. So next up, Dragon Ball Fighters will get a rollback netcode and a release on PS5 and Xbox. It already came out, but they're getting rollback netcode, so it's like better online. Basically means better online. So you're fighting, multiplayer. You'll have a better signal. You'll be able to fight people in a bigger range. Globally, hopefully. Widen the range and how you get matches. So they're still playing this game, which is insane. Dragon Ball Fighters did do really good though. Very successful. I forgot when it originally came out though, but it says it already released on the 29th of last month, so you can get it on PS5 right now and get it on Xbox Series X right now. And I'm pretty sure it's crossplay, so you could probably fight people on PC as well. So that's good shit for Dragon Ball fans. Oh god, I know they're gonna be playing this shit after Akira Toriyama RIP. God damn, yeah, hell yeah, they're gonna get some sales this weekend with Akira Toriyama.
Man,
Yeah.
see,
heck yeah.
man, to me, this would be the best time for him to drop a Xenoverse. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's the only Dragon Ball game I really get into like that is Xenoverse. But that's just me.
Yeah, Xenoverse 3 would be good, but we gotta get that Tenkaichi 4 first. Dude, that's just gonna, like we already talked about, that's just gonna get so much
That
sales.
roster is gonna be ridiculous, especially with DLC.
Yeah, that roster's gonna be insane. That's probably at least over 50 characters, like on launch. Probably.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Anything else? I just wanted to shout it out.
I got a copy of it, so it's hardcore, man. Like it, but that's weird. It's weird that game. Like when you play people that are playing like from their computer, they seem a lot tougher than you playing from somebody on consoles. I
It's
never
probably because
understood
it's
that.
on PC. It's less input delay and lag on PC.
I was gonna say the mouse and keyboard people playing.
and you got better signal on PC. That's why it's always good to play the fighting games on PC compared to console. If you're playing online, yeah, that's probably why. There's more input lag on consoles and all that shit. Okay, next up. So more good news for PC gamers. Looks like we're getting Ghost of Tsushima with hitting PC. So this was actually a PS5 exclusive or PlayStation exclusive. Great game, very fun. This will be out. Let's see if we get arriving May 16th. This right before the summer. So if you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, I would definitely recommend you go ahead and play it. Very fun game. One of the best samurai games we got. I forgot what year it came out. Oh, this was from Sucker Punch, who created, if y'all remember, Infamous, the superhero game that came out a long time ago on the PS3, and then they made one on like PS5 when it first came out. Yeah, this came out on PS4 back in 2020, so it's really not that old of a game, dude. But very fun. One of the best samurai games we got. And Sucker Punch did a really good job. Did really good. So, dude, this is gonna everyone should get this on PC. I mean, honestly, yep. Infamous 1 and 2 were classics, dude. Like some of the best. Now, I think Infamous 3 was a bit weak. But I think Infamous 2 was probably the best one. Infamous 4 would be insane. But that I don't think we'll get that on PS5. That might be in the future. But any thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima? Anyone who played it? Great game, by the way. Super good game.
I have not played it, but I've heard about it nonstop. I go to this dog park and I talk to this dude who's like 50 years old, but he just loves video games. And he's telling me about how he plays it. And yeah, he just goes on and on about it. He loves it, gushes about it. He says it's like the best graphics, the best game he's ever played. So pretty cool, man. He plays it on the PS5.
It is a classic. Yep. So definitely get that. Zone, what's up? What's up, Zone? What's up? Oh, you say you're 48? Okay. That's what's up. Moving right along. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got some maybe negative news here with Nintendo. So Nintendo Switch 2 will reportedly be delayed to next year, March, in part to combat scalping. So they're not going to launch. They're not going to launch until March of next year, according to a new report. I reported that the March 2025 release window, much of the same information leaked so far. Nintendo's next console is a Switch successor with similar hybrid functionality, but a bigger screen. Says one of the reasons Nintendo had to delay it is to ensure it can manufacture enough launch stock to satisfy demand and therefore combat scalpers. When the Switch launched, it was almost impossible to get a hold of, sparking a vibrant scalping market. It stands to the reason Nintendo would want to avoid repeating the situation. So, yep, you gotta wait. Although it was rumored for it to come out this year, gotta wait another year for the Switch, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played anything on the Switch in a while. But any thoughts on the Switch 2 coming out next year instead of this year?
Thoughts on wait. What are your thoughts on scalping? First of all,
Scalping.
I'm a scalper.
So if basically that's what you're buying something and you resell it for a higher price. Is that it?
Yeah, that's scalping. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see the problem with it, honestly. I mean, you bought it, right? I mean, okay, you want to sell it. If someone idiot buys it from you, I mean, I don't see a problem. How is that a crime? You bought the product, right? It's like you're selling your used PC part, and you sell it for maybe more. I mean, I don't think that's a crime. If it is, then fine, whatever. But I don't think that's a big deal. But they want to, they're trying to make money from it. That's why they're making it seem like it's a bad thing. But that's like buying a car, and you add 10,000 to the sale price or some shit. I mean, I don't see a big deal. But what are your thoughts?
That's got to be one hell of a car. Lol.
Yeah.
But no, that's a fair take. Honestly, I've learned to just enjoy what I have. Like to enjoy and just want what I already have rather than wanting something else that I don't have found that I'm a lot happier that way. So I'm chilling with my Switch. I'll play on it occasionally. But yeah, I don't know. Not much of a video game guy to begin with.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Any other thoughts on Switch 2?
Yeah, I have a Switch. I don't really use it that much like you, Soul, so I don't really see the point in getting another one. And I think what Trunks said is true. You got to appreciate what you have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How about you, Eisen?
Yeah, I got nothing. Hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So I believe in scalping in other forms of at my age. Hey, it is what it is.
Got to finesse.
It is what it is.
Streetwear. Sell a Supreme hoodie for like triple the price.
Okay. So we got some
Y'all
Mass Effect
remember when
news.
that was the thing? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What did you say, Trunks?
No, I just said, y'all remember when that was a thing, like buying those Supreme box hoodies?
I don't remember that. I don't know if I did that.
Okay,
Or
never mind. I guess
just streetwear in general.
Yeah, just like it was like the most basic thing too, and it didn't even look that cool. I
Or even
mean,
just buying Jordans and selling them for higher price.
yep, there you go.
Oh, okay.
It's like stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I do see the value in Jordans, but I don't see the value in like the basic box logo Supreme hoodie. Man,
Agreed.
Yo, you remember when everyone was rocking those in high school?
Yeah. God damn.
I
People
know
have
you got a
parody
Supreme
ones.
hoodie, but that's different. You bought that in the store, and it was fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very different.
But yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good, man. All right. Yeah, Mass Effect. So Mass Effect news. Looks like the new Mass Effect may be a PS6 game. So it says back in November of last year, we replayed the word on the street was the next Mass Effect game wouldn't be out until 2029. God damn, dude. We know from the leaked Microsoft docs that the PS6 and new Xbox would be out 2028. Matching up these two timelines suggests that the long-awaited BioWare game will be neither a next-gen game or a cross-gen game, probably the latter. So they're just making some, I guess, estimates that this may be on the PS6, which, damn, if the PS6 is coming out, what, it says 2029, 2028. Man, that is... Well, I guess that makes sense because the PS5 came out like what 2020, 2019 or something. So I guess that would make sense. Man, dude, 2029. That sounds so weird. But any thoughts on Mass Effect coming out? It sucks we won't be able to play it on the PS5 or PC, but we'll just have to wait to the next gen of consoles, it seems.
Or the Xbox. Well, yeah, the new one, whatever it is. I don't know. But it's not surprising being that, most of the team is pretty much working on Dragon Age Dreadwolf. So, that has to be done first and, released, then they can go forward with Mass Effect. So I'm not really surprised. They've got a lot to really flush out. I don't know how they're going to do it. Don't know if they're going to be having Kotaku consulting on it. Let me quit. But we'll see. I don't know. Right. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we'll have something better than Andromeda, but we'll see.
Yeah, dude, this if they do it right, man, that's gonna make numbers and sales.
Oh man, easy, big money.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait. That's all we can do about
man,
that
one. Sucks, dude. I wanted it to be on PS5. God damn it.
No, yeah, it's not gonna be on Xbox One or PS5, so you gotta wait.
Yeah, it sucks. It's
that
really
is
good
brutal.
Game.
I thought waiting for the next season of JJK was bad, but whole 4 or 5 years, holy shit.
Wait,
maybe if I go to China and they probably already have the PS6 Emperor Edition, so
they got all the mods.
They got all the mods. I play like the off-brand Dead Space. It'd be like China Space, so.
Okay. Wait, I heard that. Is JJK's manga ending or what? I heard something about it ending soon or what?
I don't know. I think I've heard that too, but I try to just stay away as much as possible for spoilers. of course, but I've already been spoiled like 10 times by this terrible fan base.
Okay. Yeah, right.
See, that's why I don't like nerds.
Oh god. Damn. That was the perfect alley-oop. Jeez.
You're
Well,
on to talk, Trunks.
Hey, wait, hey, and the funny thing is,
Nope.
he's talking about the anime people, and he's an anime
Yeah,
guy.
right.
Oh, yo, I'm not. I like anime, but I'm no nerd.
All right.
Yeah.
There'll be no nerd slander here. Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Next up, more good news. So John Wick officially getting a series in development at Lionsgate. So it says the John Wick franchise is expanding with a new series at the works. It says, quote, I think we'll take one of our great action franchises starting Keanu Reeves. Damn, dude. Reeves getting kind of old, though. I think it'll be a TV series. Says, quote, we ended up making a very relatively short-term deal on that show with Peacock and Amazon. Okay. Wasn't there supposed to be a spin-off movie about that franchise? I forgot the name of it, but there's supposed to be like a spin-off coming out. Oh yeah, there we go. Ballerina. Did that already come out?
Didn't they have that? Didn't they have that the Continental or whatever it was?
Yeah. Okay. That came out too. I didn't watch it though. Was it good? Did anyone watch that one? I didn't watch it.
I have no idea. Last thing I seen was John Wick 3. I don't know. So
yeah. But I think it'd be kind of cool. The John Wick. I don't know. Well, it would be kind of cool if done well. That's all I'll say. But any thoughts on John Wick getting a show, TV show?
Hell yeah. Fuck, man. That shit is a bomb ass fucking movie. And I mean, yeah.
But
I mean, even though he's getting old, I don't know. Like, I think he's still got it. So
my thing is there enough story to even have a show? I mean, it's going to be just a lot of this action scenes and fight scenes and stuff, Because the story
that
really
is
not
true. That's something that I'm kind of worried about too. Yeah,
there's
that
no
is
point in it.
something.
So you're right.
Like, are we just gonna keep seeing him kill people?
That's why The Matrix is the best thing he's been in, man, because there was philosophy in it. There's a lot of story.
Yeah,
wait, hold on. You got the first three movies.
Yeah, first three.
You're telling this to the guy that actually rooted for the machines, though.
And I'm just gonna say, too. Let's be honest. Without Agent Smith, The Matrix it would be lackluster without him. So
I agree with that. Agent Smith
course.
had so much depth.
Hugo Weaving made that damn movie.
It was like the Vegeta of the Matrix, basically.
Yeah.
No.
Well, not like a Vegeta, but I wanna say more like the Wesker.
Okay, Wesker from Resident Evil. Okay, I can see that. Okay, fine. That's fair. Okay, Wesker. Yeah, you can count that. All right.
I just want them to have that cool ass music though. Most of that music was like house party music, but then also like I think they added a lot of synth in it too.
Mm-hmm. So we got some other Batman news. So report Mark Hamill and Keanu Reeves reunite one last time in DC movie.
Reeves.
Yeah, upcoming animated film will reprise Mark as the Joker opposite Keanu Reeves' Batman, a production insider says.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Wait, what did I say?
You said Keanu Reeves. That's why.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I had John Wick in my head. My bad. So it says the source pivot to the film production confirmed Hamill's casting opposite the late Kevin Conroy, who will. Oh, there we go. See, posthuman return as the voice of Batman. Okay. So how are you gonna like this automate? Or auto engineer voice.
They can AI that man voice, man. The real
they can
Batman.
AI his voice. That's the truth.
Oh, I guess it's anything's possible now in Hollywood.
Wait, would they still have to give like portions of like money to his
We have family, probably.
Like his family? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
or whatever company. Maybe he has a company or something, and my royalties may go to his family or company or some shit.
Well, it would depend on, you know, what he, how he, you know, did that and had everything worded. So I don't know.
right. That's kind of like up to before his. I mean, I would hope that he had somewhere in writing the use of his voice or likeness. You know.
Mhm. Well, hey, I mean, the animated DC movies do pretty well though, so you know,
Hell
I think
yeah, they kick ass all the time.
they're in good hands for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Not really worried about the animated verse there. Any other thoughts on this with Kevin Conroy and Mark?
Hey, man, you know, Luke Skywalker being the Joker one more time. How can I not like it?
Yeah, for real. I mean, he's like the de facto best voice actor up to Joker, or just actor in general. Really.
Man, he is the Joker. Just
he is the Joker.
He's the
Joker.
Yeah. Okay, last one here. I thought this was funny. So Spider-Woman, female-led Spider-Man movie in development at Sony. So it says Sony is developing at least 2 more animated Spider-Man movies. Animated, including one focused on the Wall Crawlers Rogue Gallery and another with a female lead, which details are sparse. Female Spider-Man movie is said to be separate from the previous Spider-Woman project that was announced back in 2018. Well, does that mean yeah, I even forgot this character's name. Who is it? Silk? It might be Silk, maybe.
No, that's Gwen.
Oh, that's Gwen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what we're getting after Spider-Verse, because Spider-Verse 2 is coming out this month, and then I think we're getting a 3rd film, right? And then that should be the whole trilogy for that. And I guess we're getting Spider-Man 4, we're getting Venom 3 this year. Oh, Venom 3 is coming out this year. Spider-Man 4, we have no idea when that's coming out. So we're getting a couple animated Spider-Man movies. What do y'all think about this one? Especially after Madam Web failed and tanked. So don't forget how bad that was.
I had called it was gonna. I had told everyone there was no point in Madam Web. I mean, she was nothing but a glorified clairvoyant, you know, who had the Charles Xavier syndrome of, you know, not being able to be vertical, having to be confined to a chair. So I always knew there was no point in doing the movie.
To be vertical. That's
the chick, I mean, the chick who played her, you know, she didn't even know she never even knew what the fuck Spider-Man was. She didn't know anything about any of it. So it made it even
Wasn't it
better.
So bad?
And
she
more
fired her. She fired her manager or something. Or who did she fire?
I have no idea, man.
All I know is
all I know is she didn't know anything and didn't give a fuck, just like the people making it. So you know, at this point, you know, I just tell anybody expect the worst and hope for the best.
Right, but what about One Piece? Okay, the main character, he doesn't know anything about One Piece. The guy playing Luffy. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. You know what? I would have made a better Luffy than him. I could have been Luffy.
Really?
You know what?
He
Luffy
doesn't. But you know, I'll give him this. You know, you know, sometimes, you know, Luffy's just out there, so he doesn't really have to know much.
Really?
I'm not trying to be funny.
God damn, that sounds.
I'm not.
Luffy do be in his own little world. Like,
you know what I'm saying is, we can't act like the character itself isn't aloof. You know,
Why don't you just call him stupid? Just call him dumb. Like Goku.
Well, he does have a lot of dumb moments. You know,
he does.
He's not Goku dumb, but you know, he does have dumb moments.
I still think I would have made a better Luffy than him.
He's a great,
because I know how the story goes.
He's a great singer on the way to Skypiea.
I just don't think Luffy's character can be done by a person. It doesn't look normal when you're smiling at someone, and I don't know the way. You guys know what I mean.
I mean,
creepy.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not like the main character is ever that damn important or great, anyways. It's always side characters, and villains are to be honest, that really make anything anyway. So
it depends on the show. I would agree with you if we're talking about like Tokyo Revengers. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, you're right. The side characters are way better than the main character.
I hardly ever like the fucking main character. I hardly ever like the main protagonist. Usually they're too dull, they're too boring, and
Just
half
read
the time they're
Berserk, man.
stupid. So
There you go.
Just read
You'll love the
Berserk.
main
All right.
character of Berserk and the villain.
Yikes! Maybe you don't want to love the villain.
Okay, actually, never mind about that.
You may not. You may not wanna, you may not.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Spoiler. You may not want to.
No,
love
but
don't
like
know.
I'm talking about for Aizen, how he likes Aizen. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like in terms of a villain,
Oh,
like if you like
oh,
Light
like
Yagami or whatever.
Yeah.
Not like you condone their actions or anything.
Yeah.
hey, I actually condone Aizen's actions, but never mind.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
All
okay.
right.
Soul next.
All
Soul.
right. Yeah.
Let's move on.
So wait,
Yeah.
see, see, that's what I'm saying. Look, nobody even knows Bleach the way I do. Aizen wasn't really the bad guy.
Really, Aizen?
He wasn't.
You said no one knows the series like you do.
How many times have
dude.
you watched Bleach?
Oh my god.
You sound like such a fanboy.
At least 4.
Damn.
All right.
At least 4.
Okay.
I mean, did you
You
see
got
the
me on
man's
that.
thumbnail? I definitely would go.
Golly.
with the Asian
Yo,
thumbnail for that.
Aizen, do you have a
Info.
Bleach tattoo? Do you have a Bleach tattoo yet?
No, I'm not going that damn far, man.
All right.
I mean, I can't help it. It's the best of the shonen.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
do any of y'all have
It's up
anime
there.
tattoos?
No.
Hell no.
No.
No,
That's for
no.
nerds. That's for nerds.
No,
for
that's
nerds.
that. I mean, that's passing. That's fucking weeb.
I ain't got one.
I'm gonna keep muted.
I ain't got one yet.
Uh-oh. Trunks, you got a tat. Trunks, you got an anime tat? Oh my god.
No comment. No comment.
Uh-oh.
All
Yeah,
right,
bet
Trunks, you know what I'm gonna
Dragon
say?
Ball.
Well, let me guess. Actually, he has like
Trunks.
a Naruto tattoo.
It's a
No,
Dragon Ball.
no.
You'll be surprised.
Nope.
It's not.
No, he's
anime.
probably got Gohan or something.
Go-
He's got
Gohan.
Master Roshi.
No, I don't.
Dude,
I
these
don't think
guesses
I
are
would
so
do.
good.
I don't think I would do any portraits because of like faces because I don't like the way it'll like age. I'm more like a symbolic kind of person.
Oh my
Symbolic.
god. Wait.
Okay.
Did you
It's
did
like
you get like a Berserk
He
brand
got-
on you or some shit?
He got
No,
the
that
brand
no,
of
that everyone. I
sacrifice.
feel like everyone has the brand of sacrifice.
He got
Facts.
the King Kai
Facts.
symbol tattooed on his
All
back.
right.
That's what it
Trunks,
is.
what
No.
He got all
Not
the
that
Dragon
far.
Balls on his back.
What do you
Nope.
got? Sasuke and a heart on your body or something?
Damn, I wasn't gonna go that far. Damn.
Yo,
that is
yo,
gross.
that
got
was
Bulma.
that was
He
out
got
of pocket.
Bulma.
So
Sasuke fangirl
Yo, he got Bulma bending over in that
in the bunny outfit.
Okay, well,
Tsunade.
is it really that bad, Trunks? Let's go ahead and spit it out.
no, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
So
All
now
right.
they
You guys
oh
will all
my
approve of
god.
it. You
Them
guys will.
big-
It's one that you guys would approve of. It's not really an anime tattoo, but this figure was used in an anime. I'll say
Well,
that.
you said symbol, so I'm
Dude,
thinking
Trunks,
like maybe
just tell them what it
an
is.
emblem.
Why are you being so
I feel like
mysterious
it's
about it?
I'll post it. I'll just post it because it's a little hard to explain over like
Oh yeah.
if you
It's the
can't
Z-
see it.
It's the Z from Dragon
fair.
Ball.
No.
Oh god.
Damn.
All right.
All
right, yeah,
I'll
this-
give it a post. I'll give it a post later.
Okay, that's
Can we
that's
get a
cool.
hint? Maybe a hint.
All right. It's a symbol to my faith, but it's
Oh.
represented in a lot of anime.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
specifically
Okay.
and more
So it's
directly in Record of Ragnarok. More directly in Record of Ragnarok.
oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's a swastika.
Oh shit. I think all right.
no.
But no,
Wait,
you can't
I'm-
call it
we're
that.
getting
Wait, no,
canceled.
you
I
can't-
mean-
you can't call it that.
I mean,
Wait,
hey.
no. You
I'm
can't
bugging
call it
with
that.
you.
Santa Clara
Hey, yo,
University. I was
I-
never on this
Wait,
podcast.
hold on.
Prank call. Prank call.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Bailing out.
Hold on.
No, I actually have a like the Tokyo Manji swastika on like one of my jackets.
But
But like no one bats an eye because I'm a brown guy wearing it.
well,
Well,
hold on. It's not even
probably
a
how it looks.
swastika.
People not gonna think it's a swastika.
It's a Buddhist manji, and it's also
Yeah,
like a
Buddhist monk.
it's like a Hindu swastic. It's not like
It's not even a swastika.
Yeah, so
I mean,
it's
the
just
swastika came after, and it faces the other opposite way. But
oh,
most
that's
people,
no, it's actually turned. It's actually turned at 45 degrees. That's the
I
biggest
heard it was
difference.
turned at a certain degree, then it looks like
Yeah,
it.
45 degrees. So
Okay.
So
Okay, that's
Trunks, don't
cool.
be doing
I
all
thought,
them
I
like
thought, I thought it was turned
super athletic
and
flipping martial arts moves, like
and
because
it was
people,
reversed.
you know.
I thought it was both.
nope.
Okay.
I mean, it could like the Buddhist manji is like flipped, and then the Hindu swastika is just like it's just like turned at 45 degrees. So it's the original one, and then yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So it could be flipped either way, but if it's turned at 45 degrees, that's not the right one.
All right. So in
Yeah.
MMA, okay, you basically
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
you're
flipped and
you're
turned. That's what it is.
so yours is the one that has the dots, right? Is that it?
Yeah, it can or it can't. It can be either one.
Well,
The important thing is that it's at a 90-degree angle all the way around, like a
it's
square.
at the right angle.
Yes,
and
it can be
it's
flipped either way. It doesn't matter.
Flipped, and it's flipped.
It
the
could be
other way.
flipped either way. It doesn't matter.
So
Okay.
It doesn't matter which way it's flipped, as long as it's not turned.
Trunks, don't
Okay.
do any high flying martial arts moves, okay? Just don't, because if you turn a certain way, we're gonna see like, oh, come on, man. Jesus.
All right, man. So that's all we got for
Fair enough. All right. Damn, I just used up the rest of the time.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. So episode 55 will be on the 24th. So that'll be our last episode for March. Then we go into April, which is crazy. So that's the end of Q1 of the year. But if you check out the last episode, I'll be able to put it on audio formats like by Monday or Tuesday. Just look out for that on Spotify, and we will see you guys later. Peace out.
All right, we'll catch y'all.
Sayang.